Good day to everybody. I'm sitting here in a taxi in Shanghai, going back from the exhibition to a hotel to eat in the Jewish community, but Chabad. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna maybe do a small shiur that we won't miss a shiur this week, especially standing before Rosh Hashanah. And talking about being in an exhibition, it always reminds me a very interesting story of a guy who had once a year, it's not an exhibition, like a marketplace, and he used to go to this marketplace and sell stuff and made a profit for the whole year. And at that particular year, he took all the packages, he packed them very nicely with red ribbons, and he went to the exhibition. It was far away, you had to go with a plane and what. Eventually he gets to the place and it's now already quite late and he's very tired from all the traveling. So he says, I'll go to the hotel, I sleep a little, and then I'll see what to do. But of course, he went to sleep and he slept the whole night through. Waking up in the morning, says, okay, now I'm going to go to the exhibition. He's going on the way, and he meets friends on the way, and he starts talking and things. He says, hey, let's drink coffee, and so on and on and on. And when he wanted to go to the exhibition, it was very, very late. He said, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. So the next day, he wakes up very early, and he runs to the marketplace. When he gets there, there is nobody there. So he's asking people, what's happening here? He says, what's happening? It's finished. Yesterday was the last day. So he now lost everything. He didn't sell anything. So he's going back home. He didn't even open the packages. And he's going home. When he comes home, all the children running to see the present he brought them from abroad. They see the packages in the hand. But when he comes near, they realize that those packages are the same packages he went with. This is the same thing. We are now in this exhibition. Like, it's very hard work, but we know that if we don't do it today, if we don't finish it, it won't be another chance. So we missed the exhibition. And in this exhibition, we find connections, we talk with people that we work with, and it's very important for the whole parnasa, for the whole year. So of course you have to understand that the time is very precious, and that's exactly the situation from the spiritual point of view. We are now standing really a few days before Rosh Hashanah, and we have to use the time. It's not going to come back again. It's a one option, one opportunity, and we have a few days left till it's Rosh Hashanah, and we have to prepare ourselves. So we cannot do what this guy did, go to sleep or start talking with friends, or in other words, not doing anything about Rosh Hashanah. We have a few days left, really nothing. So we use those days and do whatever we can in order to prepare ourselves to Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah says, Hayom Harat Olam. Today is the day that the world was created. And what is the idea today? Today we say also in Kriyat Shema, Hayom. Hayom. What is Hayom? First of all, today is a very interesting say that we say, live the moment, live the day. And you know, it is wrong, but it's also right. What's the meaning? If you live the day, if you live the moment, and you don't care what was in the past and what's going to happen in the future, that's the worst way to live. Because, for example, drug addicts, he wants to enjoy the drugs, so he takes the drugs, and for, let's say, half an hour, 2 hours, he is high somewhere. But then, when the influence of the drugs is gone, he is nothing. And we all know what happens when he takes the drugs again and again. The end is not going to go good. This is exactly the point. If you take this world and only use it to enjoy from the physical point of view, that's no good. You live the moment. But in the Torah, there is an idea of living the moment, living the day. But the idea is very simple. What is the most important day in your life? So I would say Shabbos, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. Wrong. The most important day in our life is today, now, Hayom. But we have to understand that today has to be connected to the past. And from the past we learn how to behave now in order to have a better future. That's the way to live the moment. That's the way to live the day. And that's the idea of Rosh Hashanah. To prepare ourselves now, looking at what we did last year, fixing things, doing good things in order to be ready for Rosh Hashanah for a better future. Also, today is like, look at things that like, today they're happening. It's new for you. It's like the excitement that we have when we start something new. This excitement we need to have on Rosh Hashanah. This excitement we have to build now. And the idea is very simple. When we live the day, like a Jew has to live the day, looking what I did wrong in the past, what I have to improve, and from this point of view, to do today what's going to help me tomorrow to get to the point of Yom Adin, of the Judgment Day, in the best way I can. In order to do this, we blow the shofar the whole month. Blowing the shofar for what? We blow the shofar on Rosh Hashanah. What's the idea of blowing the shofar now on Chodesh Elul? To wake us up. And this also reminds me of a story about waking up. There was this village, a quite primitive village, and they saved money, and they wanted to send one of the guys in the village to find them something precious, something unique from the world that's going to help their village. So they chose one of the people. They gave him the money that they were saving for many years and told him, you go around the world, find us something interesting, something good that's going to help the village. This guy goes, and days pass by, and he gets to a place, and from far away he sees there is a fire. Smoke is coming up. And suddenly he sees a guy with a trumpet on top of one of the roofs, and he's doing toot. And suddenly, or let's say not suddenly, but while he's coming into the town, getting nearer, he sees that the fire is slowing down, is going down, going down, going down. When he gets to the town, he sees there is no fire anymore. The fire is turned off, everything is okay, everybody is smiling. So he's saying, wow, this is an amazing trumpet. This is a wonder trumpet. This is a magical trumpet. He goes, who is this guy who used this magical trumpet? They send him to the guy. The guy sees he's got this stupid guy, and he's going, wow, the seeker says, yes, yes. And he sells him this trumpet for a fortune. And the guy, he is happy. He goes back to the village. After days, he comes back, and people see him from far away, and they're wondering, oh, here he comes back. And he tells them the story about this magical trumpet he bought with all the money they were saving for years. And they're all happy. They take this trumpet and put it in a special cabinet with special light on it. And one day, a fire started in the town. So everybody is calling this guy to take the magical trumpet to turn off the fire. And he takes the trumpet, everybody's going with him. He's going up on one of the roofs of the village, and he's starting to blow the trumpet. And the fire goes up and up. And if this guy wouldn't come there and see what's happening, this clever guy sees what's happening there. He sees they're all standing around the guy that is blowing a trumpet, and the fire is going up and burning the whole place. He says, what's happening here? So they tell him, what do you mean? You wait a few minutes, you'll see. We have a magical trumpet. And they tell him the story. He says, stupid people, you are so stupid. You don't understand? The guy was blowing the trumpet in order to call the people of town to come and turn off the fire, to come with water and whatever they can. And what did you do? You thought the trumpet was turning off the fire? You're stupid. If you don't run now and try to turn off the fire and bring water and sand, whatever you can, in a few minutes you won't have anything left. And this is exactly the blowing of the shofar Chodesh Elul, to wake us up. But we have to wake up, not only listen to the shofar, okay, and going on with life like nothing is happening. Rosh Hashanah, Rosh Hashanah. Blowing the shofar is to wake us up for action, and that's the way we should do. And then on Rosh Hashanah, we crown the King of all kings on ourselves. Talking about looking at things from the right perspective. You know, I've been now in Beijing before I've been to Shanghai, and there the Taiwan, this center where this Mao Zedong, what his name was, there he was talking to the people. And you know, I thought all my life that the Chinese, the communist regime of China, or how they call themselves the People's Republic of China, they've got no religion. They're not religious people. They believe in nothing. And suddenly I found out a new religion. They believe in Mao Zedong. This is their God. And like when we went to this, we were standing in a line in order to go to the place where he's buried. And you know, standing in line for more than half an hour. And the guy that took us there is one of the owner of one of the factories that we went for visit. And he was so proud to tell us what they do here. And then among the other things, he told us that people come every morning around 5 o'clock. They take the flag up, and there is a whole ceremony around it for policemen and I don't know what else. And people come from all around to see this thing. And they're standing 3 hours in the middle of the night in order to get in and to see this ceremony of taking up the flag. And he was showing me a video of it again and again and again. I was really tired already. Whoa, how much can I see? And so proud. And then I saw another line. This line was going into the place where he was buried, this Mao Zedong. And this admiration and the way they were acting and proud, I thought about it to myself. This is something to learn. Look at them. Those goyim, how they believe in somebody who is nothing. And we believe in God. When we say his name, are we excited? Are we proud? And this is something to learn. And when I was seeing this, how they honor this guy that died years ago and is just a human being, flesh and blood, nothing. How should we worship God? How should we look at God? Hayom Harat Olam. Today is the day to start and get excited that God is our Father in heaven. He created everything, the whole world, and He's the one who is controlling everything. He is the one who is going to decide what's going to happen with us. And this is we have to understand, and we have to take ourselves in our hands. Atem nitzavim hayom. We are standing today here in front of God. In a few days. It's 2 days. 2 days it's Rosh Hashanah, Yom Adin, Judgment Day. So let us all use those hours we've got left. Do good deeds. Prepare ourselves to Rosh Hashanah. Today we have the first day on Shabbos, which is a double holiness, because the most holy day is not Yom Kippur, is not Rosh Hashanah, but the Shabbos, Shabbat, Shabbaton. So when we have the combination of Shabbos and Rosh Hashanah, this is unbelievable. So let's use the hours we have and prepare ourselves and understand that we are going to stand in front of God, that He controls everything. And we have to stand there and try and do the best we can in order to look at the past, what we did wrong, fix it, what we can better ourselves, take on ourselves a few good deeds in order to prepare ourselves for a better Rosh Hashanah, for a better future, for Olam Haba. And I wish us all that we have Shana Tova Umetuka, Ktiva Vechatima Tova, and all the best to everybody. Good day.